How are states going to implement this, this mass vaccination drive? Let's ask the minister himself for the largest state in terms of population and size, Uttar Pradesh. We've got Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh. He's a minister in the Uttar Pradesh government, is now with us. Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for joining us. My first question, the vaccine is here. How will Uttar Pradesh gear up for it?
Well, I think UP has been gearing up for a very long time. And we have a past experience also where we maintained a cold chain, particularly after 2017 when Yogi Ji's government came, and with the impetus given by Yogi Ji himself on the Japanese encephalitis and measles rubella, where in fact we got as an award for the measles rubella program, that vaccination program that we ran through in Uttar Pradesh. And therefore we have a cold chain system in Uttar Pradesh which under various protocols, SOPs were built up, and which was highly appreciated by UNICEF and WHO organizations. And based on that experience, we have also carried forward building our COVID vaccination program, and I'm happy to say that yes, UP would be conducting the maximum number of COVID vaccination program in the country, and that would be anything in the first phase itself, where we'll be taking various categories, category 1, category 2 and category 3. It will be almost about 3.5 crore individuals will be vaccinated.
Mr. Singh, a state as huge as Uttar Pradesh, you say that UP has some prior experience with dealing with the diseases like the Japanese encephalitis, but you think managing an effort such as this will prove to be a very, very difficult and arduous task? What are the possible challenges that you can think of?
Well, let's roll it back, When when we came in government, there was always a question mark towards the health sector, and people did speak about the Japanese encephalitis and acute encephalitis syndrome. And it was mentioned that, the death rates will never come down of the children, which was affected in 38 eastern part of Uttar Pradesh. But today I'm happy to share that the numbers have just come down into two digits from 4 digits. So these are some great challenges that we faced. And even during the COVID period also, we ran a program, and it was always a challenge for the country that how the UP, Bihar, West Bengal, Assam, all these states are going to behave during the COVID challenge. And UP did turn out to be with an exemplary example. UP also gave in the COVID management, which again the WHO appreciated. So I think we have the will, and we have the leadership to run this program well. And the challenges which are there, they need to be extrapolated to face these challenges. But the standard protocols, if they are in place, they can be always extrapolated to face those challenges. Okay. The numbers have to be counted.
Okay. Now, Mr. Singh, a very important question that I want to ask you. In your wisdom, do you feel that the vaccine should be free or against a charge? What should be the correct way of going about?
Well, I think a few things we should leave it at the central government to decide. And the idea of any government, whether it is UP or any other state, the idea of the state and at the center is that we must reach out to the maximum number of people, and those who cannot afford, they must be given this vaccination as on free of charge. And they will be always available in the market. Those who can afford, they will be going into the market. But I'm no one to decide on it. But at the first stage, I think when we look at the health workers, we look at the frontline workers and those who are 50 plus, we are going to reach out to them with this vaccination program.
Sure. Mr. Singh, how long do you think this vaccination process is going to take place in a or take, according to you, in a state like Uttar Pradesh? It is a giant state. It's got a huge population, and the biggest risk that one faces is the possibility of pandemic fatigue. Do you think that while this inoculation drive is going on, that messaging also needs to continue to force people to do something as basic as maybe wear a mask?
Well, the mask and the social distancing has to continue during the vaccination program. There's no two ways about it. But a state like Uttar Pradesh, I do feel that if we begin in January with the dry run, which is going to start very quickly, and then it will continue, it will go up to anything about June, we should be able to complete that cycle.
Okay. My final question, I think you mentioned about UP having cold chain facilities. You said that just a short while ago. You think UP is equipped to handle delicate vaccines? For instance, there is an approval to the Pfizer vaccine, which requires minus 70 degrees centigrade. Do you think UP will be able to handle these needs of these delicate vaccines?
Oh yes, UP is absolutely equipped. During the COVID, we added, the cold chain in 22 districts so far. We have 75 districts. And as I said, the past experience is helping us, and we have this cold chain available, and that has been created. So that will not be an issue. Each district of Uttar Pradesh has a cold chain. We do, as per the vaccination program that has been given to us, we do need to have a capacity of 2.03 lakh liters. We have already built in of 2.50 lakh liters. So the capacity is more than what is required.
All right. Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh, thank you so much for these words.